Intellectual bribery.
He is giving intellectual bribery, you should say.
Yes, sir.
If you want to say like that. Okay. So some gives tangible, some gives. So it is not. Don't look at it as bribery. It is not.
Are you going to vote for Seeman?
No school in India, no school, no college should take any fees. Why are you taking fees? We say it did not come. You should tell the 10 of us have come. Why do you look at the 11th guy? Now what about it? So look for the practicality in it. See, they say don't take a free ride.
Yeah.
Let us say free rides they give to the booth. Don't take a free ride. That means you have to go. Now what about a 65-year-old old lady? What is she supposed to do? She finds it difficult to walk.
Yeah. There are many reports in India by Election Commission in which says that in 2017 in Tamilnadu elections over 1,000 crores were seized by Election Commission during the election time, and during 2021 assembly elections 600 plus crores were seized. So whenever we think of elections, there is one question that keeps on coming to our minds. Today I am joined with Prof. Vijay to ask the exact question, which is, do money decide votes? Hi sir.
Hi.
Recently, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Stalin, has given rupees 5,000 in under welfare schemes. But many are saying that this is a desperate attempt by Stalin to increase their vote banks.
In a technical fashion.
Okay.
What was promised was 1,000 rupees for the Magalir Thittam. And now, since their 5-year term is coming to an end, they wanted to do something which will be worth it.
Yeah.
So, what they have done is, technically, since they are allocating this 5,000 rupees, in lieu of the 1,000 rupees that is being given. So, which means to say, for the next 3 months, those who have received the 5,000, they will not be receiving the 1,000 rupees.
Okay.
That is there. Plus a 2,000 of gratis under whatever was technically made available.
Why was the 2,000 rupees given extra? Is it some kind of, can I say, bribery to make people vote for the party?
See, bribery, I wouldn't use that term because it is how you perceive and how you choose to perceive. See, you can look at a glass half filled with water and say it is half full or say it is half empty.
Okay.
Now, what is the issue or what is the question? Your question or what others are asking is, does money influence elections?
Yeah.
Money influences everything, not only elections. Now, I don't want to generalize.
That's what I was going to say. This seems like a generalized answer.
Yeah, I don't want to generalize. Money is very important, but is money a deciding factor as to who wins? If you say that way, that means there your term of, an illegal practice or an immoral practice of money for votes. Okay. That comes into the picture.
Don't you think many political parties think this is some kind of amoral or immoral practice because TVK's Mr. Vijay...
It is not the political parties.
Because TVK Mr. Vijay has asked the people to promise and take a oath saying that kaas kurta vainkonga, but vote for TVK, because they too are worried that people don't get sold out for the money, right?
See, now when you say this, that Mr. Stalin had announced and he has dispersed 5,000. Okay. What about the leader of the opposition? What about AIDMK, Mr. Edapadi Palaniswamy?
Yeah, actually,
he has announced that when he comes back to power, he will give 10,000 rupees. What is going on?
It's funny because when we calculate 10,000 rupees, it could be either for an year or month. It will actually take one more state budget to provide it to the people, right?
Almost. I think if you look at close to 2 lakh ration cards, which get the eligibility for that.
No, 2 lakh. It's 2.12 crores actually. Okay. 2.12 crores ration cards. And if we calculate into 10,000, it will be almost like
2 lakh.
200 billion.
Yeah. 2 lakh, probably 12,000 crores.
Yeah.
Approximately, which almost comes to 3/4 of Tamil Nadu state budget.
Yeah.
So are these things feasible? Now, one thing at a time. Let's look at it this way. Who has a problem with the distribution of money or freebies or free gifts and free foods? Who has a problem?
Competitors, because people are getting anyway benefited.
Are the villagers, are people from the rural areas, are common man, do they have a problem with this?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's okay with them. See, when you want, sometimes I've seen a marriage invitation where they say, please attend the marriage. Presence is more important than the present.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen some. So where they say, don't come and give gifts during the reception. Okay, that is also there. But those who want to, they give. So freebies are being distributed by corporates, by brands, by big brands. Buy 3 soap, you get 1 soap free. What is that? So
these are marketing gimmicks.
These are marketing. So if things are, it's fair in the marketing technique, if it is fair in the business world, why do you want to, estrange the political world? The political parties also have a responsibility.
Because political is a social field, whereas business is business, right?
Business is for whom? Business is for the society only, no?
Yeah.
Is there anything that can be removed away from the society or social field? Is there anything?
Crime. Crime.
Crime is to be removed. I'm not in that sense, I'm not asking. Okay. Crime is to be removed. But would you say there is a crime in a jungle?
No.
Is there a crime happening in the jungle? There is no law. It's only a jungle natural law.
Yeah.
So only in this society, you have got crime which needs to be removed.
Yeah.
So my question was, you got it different. I said, can there be any domain, any field of study, any field of activity that does not involve the society?
No, everything involves society.
Yeah. So politics means society is there. Technology means society is involved. Even a military is there to protect the society. Right? So the society people, or if the common man has no problem with the freebies that is being distributed, who has a problem?
Just like I said, other competitive political parties who doesn't have fund to fund the people.
Okay, wait. Let's look at it this way. Just for a minute. Okay, just for a minute, all of you just imagine or visualize that we are having elections, elections after elections, and no free food, nothing gets distributed. There's no freebie. There's absolutely no freebie. For a few seconds, just visualize that sort of a situation. No party, nobody is giving any freebie. After some time, what do you think will happen? The people who come for attending a meeting or the other people will say, hey, what is this? When I go to even a cobbler, if I go to the cobbler, he does me a free shoe polish at least. Okay. So why can't they do some free food? They should give some free distribution. They can give some freebies. That will come. Think about it. This is human psychology.
Yeah.
Okay. The human psychology tries to see in terms of the opposite. What is not there, that will be there. See, in a marriage hall, you let's say you are visiting one of your reception of your friend, and you are 10 guys going over there. Okay, your friend will see and say, oh, Suresh did not come. You should tell the 10 of us have come. Why do you look at the 11th guy?
Yes, sir.
So the human psychology or the mass psychology is always to see what is not there first. The obscure, they'll see it. But something that is very obvious, they'll take very long time to see it.
Yeah.
So all I'm asking is, if someone is announcing 5,000 rupees, the other person is announcing 10,000 rupees, somebody else will give some freebie, you are going to give some free food or free tokens. Now, such a thing also happens in the USA. But it is not done by the political party.
Yeah.
Because giving any freebie or giving money for votes or influencing the voters by giving money is a offense over there. It is a legal offense.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do? Technically, they do a roundabout. The business houses give that.
So corporate funds.
Yes. So anyone who has done a voting or something and he has a favor, he can tell that restaurant guy and he can have a free meal. Okay, they do that.
Yes,
or those who are working for the senators or for the Congress, there are people who go and, the free food is given, free lunch is given.
Yeah.
When I was working for the corporate over there, suppose there's a meeting over there, the company arranges for the lunch over there. We get a sandwich or a bagel or something would come. So I would say that, it's not on the generalization part. These things are all when you want to conduct a major event, such a major event that is going to decide what is going to happen in the next 5 years. I think the freebie distribution or giving of certain other things, you don't have to give too much importance to it. Okay, that is what my thoughts are. These are my personal thoughts, my personal opinion.
No, in user perspective, since we talked about business, let me quote an example. If you are going to a shop and let's say the shopkeeper is very friendly, he offers you some freebies, like he offers you a tea or a juice.
Yeah.
Obviously, you would visit that same place next time because it's because of its hospitality. So, when the political parties offer something like this, aren't they giving it through this motive in the mind?
You tell me how else should they influence? You give me...
Through their speeches.
No, let's come. So, giving the speeches. So, if you take Mr. Seeman from NTK, okay, his speeches are, so informative. It is almost what shall we say? It motivates. And he also talks about, entrepreneurship at the village level of how you can do it.
Yeah.
So much of information is there in Seeman's speech that one almost gets counseled.
Yeah.
So that is almost equal to a counseling fees.
Yeah.
Okay, very powerful speaker he is. So what do you say to that? So either you give a freebie.
But I don't think he is giving any freebie, right?
No, he is not giving a freebie like a tangible. He is not giving that. But he is giving knowledge. He is making people think.
That's what people needs, right?
He is making people think. So how can one... See, that means no school in India, no school, no college should take any fees. Why are you taking fees? We say, Rabindranath, the poem is there, no? Where the mind is without fear. Where the mind is without fear, where the head is held high, where knowledge is free. Is knowledge free?
No.
Knowledge is free.
Knowledge is available.
Knowledge is free, available, but not everywhere.
Yeah.
So how come you have that difference? So at one place, knowledge is free. The corporation school. The public school.
Yeah.
But in a private school, it is not free. Now, how do you allow the privates? They should also give free knowledge. See, there is no end to such, what in Tamil we say is, Vadaram Vidandavadam. That means, there is an argument, but you should have a pro-argument.
Yeah.
You cannot have what we call as a stalemate. A stalemate does not, it's a stalemate.
Yeah.
That doesn't really tell. It is something like having, what do you say, NOTA. Okay? None of the above options. So, NOTA, those who vote, and NOTA also gets a thing. How many people know that in NOTA, there is a decision in NOTA? You don't say none of the above, but NOTA selects whoever is the highest.
Not many people don't know.
Okay, suppose NOTA becomes the highest.
Yeah.
Let us say NOTA is the highest. Now, who is going to be declared as the elected member over there? Not NOTA.
The second
NOTA, does it say that under NOTA, does it say that since NOTA was voted over here, so I'm going to have the governor's rule over there? No. In that constituency, governor is going to rule or the bureaucracy is going to rule. NOTA does not say that. NOTA says that what?
There might be a re-election.
No. NOTA says that the next highest candidate is declared.
Oh.
Yeah. So how many know this?
So what is the point of having NOTA?
Exactly what I'm saying. So what is the point of, trying to tell that some free scheme the government is giving, some freebies the political party is giving, they are giving free lunch, free ride or whatever it is. They are trying to facilitate it.
Yeah.
You take it or leave it. That's what I will say. I'm not trying to say that it is legal or legalize it or make it illegal and punish. I'm not saying that. So there are certain things called as an immoral practice.
Yeah.
That means you are not supposed to do it, but it is being done. Now what about it? So look for the practicality in it. See, they say don't take a free ride.
Yeah.
Let us say free rides they give to the booth. Don't take a free ride. That means you have to go. Now what about a 65-year-old old lady? What is she supposed to do? She finds it difficult to walk.
Yeah.
So should she take a free ride or not?
Obviously she should take.
So in that place, where does it come? Don't blame the knife because it is in the hand of a chef. You can blame the knife if it is in the hand of a murderer. So don't blame the knife. Don't blame the money. Money can be working for good also.
Yeah.
Okay. So just try to use the prudence. Think about it.
Got it, sir.
So I would say in that case, if you take Mr. Seeman, look at his speeches. Look at the people, how they appreciate. Look at the way he asks the question and make people think.
So he is providing intellectual bribery.
He is giving intellectual bribery, you should say.
Yes, sir.
If you want to say like that. Okay. So some gives tangible, some gives. So it is not. Don't look at it as bribery. It is not.
Are you going to vote for Seeman?
it is not. So whom I am going to vote for, that is my prerogative. Okay. Otherwise, see, it's an interesting question you have asked. Why don't you make it as open election? That means who voted for whom? Who voted for whom is available open online on the database.
That's really good.
Okay. Whoever, and why should you be afraid? Why you want to go in secrecy and vote in secrecy? What is that? Why? Yeah. You are having open and fair election. We are ready. There is what in Tamil we call as Arasiyal Nagarigam. That means political dignity and political decorum is there. People are educated. So why don't you hold free elections? Why do you want to take 1 month to declare the election results? Why 1 month to declare the election results?
Yeah.
If now with the advent of technology, you have the voting which gets finished at 6 o'clock. If financial bankers and so much of billions of financial transactions get consolidated at 3 p.m. Okay, and you have to settle the balance of payment for that particular day. The balance sheet has to be tallied by the end of the day. If you can do that for 10x or 100x times the Indian population in just few hours, what's your problem in declaring the results when everything is to be computerized? Let
Government of India see this podcast. Let election.
So why do you want to take 1 month to declare? So what is happening in that 1 month? What is this sort of system? In these days, India has gone to a level of launching, and to the other lunar node we have launched. So why are we still doing what type of elections we conducted 10 years back?
True.
10 years back what we did.
Yeah.
And 30 years back we have come from the ballot paper and then we have come into the EVMs. You can now with this, if you can have the UPI payment which is happening they asked a question. How will the technology, a fruit vendor has got the scanner. Everyone has got a phone. So if you don't have to have even that, if you have an ordinary phone, you can vote by getting your OTP and do that. You don't even have to come to the phone booth. So if elections closes by 6 or 7, we have the results by 10 in 2 to 3 hours.
That would be amazing.
I can tell you, you want to develop this system, I can get my students to do it. You don't even need big professionals.
Amazing. So, since we have come to this point, can you also give me a way that people can select a right candidate actually?
No, that is that I shouldn't be saying. That's again, it will be like influencing. But since you are asking, I think you are having something in mind.
No, actually, while we were talking 2 days back, you mentioned about TN session.
Okay. Now
I think that message should be reach out to the audience.
Okay. See, TN session was the one who revolutionized, or he brought a decorum, and he brought some order to the entire electoral process in India. So much that even the Americans invited him, and he went to the American universities to give the talk. So he is one man. So we used to say, his soul rest in peace. So anyway, so what he took elections to even tribal areas where people did not know what election was. Okay. So he said to the people, one of his very strong, powerful messages was, he said, when you want to select the candidate, how should you select the candidate? He said, select the candidate as you would select a groom, as you would select a bride. So if you want to select a bridegroom, how would you do? How would you choose? You look into the background, you look into the qualifications, you look into what is their track record. You will take so much of care. You won't be careless, right? So that is how you should select a political leader. As how you would select someone who comes into your family.
Got it, sir. Yeah.
So that is the care you have to take. And
So, guys, if you like this podcast, do comment below. Who do you think will win Tamilnadu elections in 2026? There are 3 major parties right now competing against each other. Probably there are a lot of TVK fans.
We are supposed to do those analysis also.
We can do the analysis, but I think audience analysis matters a lot here. We can also give them our insights.
No, so what I would say is a slight tweak over here. I would say that instead of telling who is going to win, we'll say what will be the reasons. What will be the reasons that will decide the victory? And what reasons will take the party or take the candidate away from the victory?
Beautiful.
We'll look at the reasons and not make it personalized. What do you say?
That would be great. We can do that.
That would be a better analysis, and let's look to that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Don't forget to comment down below. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.